Can a man deny his duty to physically protect his wife if a woman can deny sex?
They both shouldn't deny it.
Well, men, they're not allowed to deny that. They're just not allowed, the way society is set up. If you're denying your wife of that protection, then you're not serving your vows. That's what they will say.
Okay, what do you think?
I guess why not? If women can deny sex, then why not? I personally wouldn't. Because it's just wired into me like it's normal no matter what.
All right, so let's say you got a girl, right? Yeah. And the night before she said no to sex.
Yeah, I'm fuming, man.
And you're fuming. The next day, someone breaks into the house. What you doing?
Now, for comedic reasons, I'm gonna obviously... Nah, I can't even do it. Even to be like, I can't even lie. It's just in me.
What if she hadn't had sex with you in a year?
Oh fuck! Then that's different. I wouldn't even be there.
No,
that's the truth.
You got a kid. You got a kid. You're still there for the kid.
I'm not there for the kid. I see the kid every weekend.
He says, fuck them kids.
You said fit the stereotype, but nah. In all seriousness, see the kid every weekend. We're good, but nah. It's just wired into us. I think all the guys here can agree. Like women, kids, siblings, younger people, vulnerable people. It's just normal. Like it's just my natural instinct, regardless.
I was just moving it closer.
No, you're next.
Oh, I don't actually get what you mean. So physically, as in, if somebody breaks in, he should protect me. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, because in a marriage, that's the deal. You give sex and commitment and loyalty. He gives you protection and provisioning.
Do you know what? I feel like if he denied those things, I know it sounds manipulative, but if he denied those things to prove a point, it sounds so manipulative that maybe the woman will understand a bit more where he's coming from by his need for sex in the relationship. So maybe that might change her behavior and they'll live happily.
What, by you getting fucked up?
No. Obviously.
Yeah, that sounds a bit mad.
No.
Broken nose later.
No.
Have my cheeks.
No. Spread it.
But
no, I don't mean that.
Do all the women here expect that from a guy, though? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Security and protection.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
One that I'm dating, not a stranger.
No, yeah, it's like I expect that from my brother, my dad, someone I'm dating. Yeah, not a random.
Yeah.
And guys, do we all expect sex from our partner?
Yes.
Come on, that's
okay.
Why are you?
Just understand. Yeah, just making sure we're all on the same page.
What about you? What do you think? If women can turn down sex, can men turn down security?
Can I ask something?
Or protection? Yeah.
I want to say, technically yes, but do you understand that? All right, sex is penetrative, right? Mm-hmm. How many times do you really have to beat up someone for your wife?
Wait, how much? Say that slower.
So, all right. So my point is, all right, sex is a regular occurrence. It should happen regularly for a healthy relationship. Cool. Like, let's be realistic. How often is someone break? Like, how? Okay, so I think the question should be, how many times does a man actually have to like do protecting? Like, I get it mentally and things, but actually someone's attacking your woman or breaking into your house. I feel like
for the world to function, men have to protect us all the time. Like we wouldn't be able to walk. We wouldn't be able to do anything. Like why do you think women couldn't vote? Why do you think women didn't have why do you think women didn't fight in wars? The only reason the world is stable today is because of men. So we just use the armed
robbery as an example.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's one example. But okay, who do you call? You call the police. Mm-hmm. Do you want a man or a woman coming?
A man.
Feminist man come.
If we broke out into if England was in war today, I know here you guys can be equally drafted, but come on, are they putting women on the front lines or are they putting men? Who's getting drafted?
First, men. Men get drafted first.
Yeah.
If we're putting it on the same pedestal, sex, I believe a man can do that. But obviously it's not nice because she'll be hurt and she won't be pretty anymore. But
and he'll be horny and upset.
Yeah, I think a lot.
No, wait, but I feel like it would burn you guys more that you didn't protect rather than.
Well, the point is that we don't appreciate that men protect us all the time.
Fair enough.
Like they protect us in a world where we choose not to be with them. And they built the world for women.
And I think it's not just protection in the sense that, there's danger, let me get in the way of it. But it's also like looking for potential dangers. So I'm constantly thinking, how can, if my wife goes out, I'm thinking, I look at her outfit and I'm like, okay, what could potentially happen here? And I will say something if I think something could happen. Or if I'm out and about, I'm just like, I'm aware of dangers because my instinct is to protect, if that makes sense. So that's a constant thing. It's not just like when someone breaks into the house.
Who's more likely to be helped if they're attacked in public, men or women?
Women.
So men are protecting us all the time.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think off the back of what he said, I feel like a woman really and truly shouldn't have sex with a man she doesn't feel protected by. If a woman's in a situation where she's not giving sex, maybe she doesn't feel protected.
I think that they do it to manipulate men.
Yeah.
I think
Really?
I mean, that's why it's really common when, like, one thing I always hear is that, you know, he takes out the trash so he can get laid. He's like working.
I've never been in a relationship and used sex as manipulation.
Right,
So
because
maybe
you
that's
probably
why.
genuinely desired your partners.
Yeah.
But a lot of women marry guys they're not really attracted to because they want the resources or the children. You probably genuinely have desired your partners.
I thought women are most likely to just use their bodies for protest anyway. So not having sex could be a form of protest. When you see women at protest, they're usually taking their clothes off. So I think that's just something that women do. I think women know that their bodies are their weapon.
That's why women go crazy when a guy has sexual discipline.
Yeah.
Like if a girl, like I've seen it myself where a girl's throwing herself at me, and if I don't react to it,
Just go mad.
she loses her
ain't
mind.
used to it.
Yeah.
She would lose her mind.
Yeah.
So it's like a man disarming your greatest weapon.
Do you guys think that's true?
I think it depends on the kind of woman you
Yeah.
are.
No, I think it's true. I think it's true.
What you're thinking? What
No,
do you?
I just, that's what I'm saying. If we're generalizing, I hear it, but maybe like me personally, I just don't feel like I would.
So when I was at university, I took a year out of sex to learn sexual discipline. And I remember very specific situations where literally girls trying to whip my trousers down just because they're like, "What do you mean? Like, you know, like going schizo."
That's cringy, man.
Wow.
That's really crazy to me. Like,
That's cringy.
No, but I
to a
swear to
journey.
God, if you talk to man them, it's a normal thing. If a man turns on a girl, it's like, how can you turn me down when I'm giving you sex? Like, who do you think you are? Type.
But then doesn't that tell you a bit about her? Like if sex is such on a high pedestal to her.
But that's the thing. I think if women can't handle rejection.
That's what I was gonna say.
So it's like you're getting rejected. Is like me giving you my body is like one of my biggest offerings, and you're turning that down.
I think it's because we're used to men wanting sex so badly that when we finally come across one that isn't moved by it, we're like, what is going on here? Do you get what I mean?
So that's why in some cases it's used as a form of manipulation.
Yeah,
so then in
I agree
relationships,
with that.
to get
Women
what you
do that
want,
a lot.
You
Yeah.
withhold it to get the end product.
Yeah, but
men withhold sex?
women don't have any other bargaining chips other than that. They don't. What other bargaining chips do women have?
Yeah.
They used to in the 1950s. I mean, like, I think women from the 1950s would think we're so weak today. They'd be like, "Oh, you left your man because you weren't happy? My man had a whole family across town and I stayed."